Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing how I color a darker skin tone because I got a lot of questions after showing my Prisons of Bones, the picture that I colored in March. It was this one. I had a few requests to show how I did her skin tone, and so today I will show you how I build up layer after layer and get a nice lovely lady like she is. And I was thinking about making it a color and chat or a color along, and maybe I will do the hair on the picture that I've chosen also, but that's something I will decide later on. So based on this lovely lady, I've chosen one of my uncolored books because I'm tackling my uncolored books in April. And for the picture I've chosen for this beauty, I thought her hair was very suitable for the highlights with a popping color, and she has a cute face that will be wonderful with a dark skin tone. So I've grabbed the pencils that I've used to color in my Princess of Bones, and I thought it were the Prismacolor pencils, but it were the Broodvuner ones. But that's not a problem. Not everyone has Prismacolor pencils or Polychromos or Broodvuner or Wanshui, Guangui, whatever brand they have. You can even follow with a Crayola pencil or another budget-friendly pencil, because the most important thing is to color from a dark brown up until a light brown. So just make sure that you have different types of brown shadings. I have chosen 5 so that you can build up your layers, and it doesn't have to be the same colors that I'm using. It's just important that you have a gradation from dark brown up until light brown, so you can grab your pencils, search for the right colors for your feeling, because maybe the color combo on her is too dark for you, or yeah, you want something more light. But a base with different shades of one particular color is important. So I will be starting, I'm going to lay them in order. So I always start with my darkest color, except this is black, but this is the color that I will do just to add some slightly darker details here and there. So to be exact, I have 4 shades of brown, and this one is a black. So this is the darkest one, a bit lighter, again a bit lighter, and the lightest one. And I've also grabbed a pink one for some blush on her cheeks, and I will be using my only luminance pencil, except for the Buff Titanium. I have 2 open stock luminance pencils. I will use the white one to do some highlights here and there. And for the colors, so I will be starting, I'm going to lay the black and the pink aside. So I will be starting with color 140, and that's this one. So I will show my swatch book. So the darkest color is here, so it's quite a dark brown. Then I will be going in with 159, so you can see that's already a bit more. I'm going to, so this is the base. Then I have the 59. Then I'm going to have a sneak peek. 71, that's this one. And 107, which is this one. And then we have the black for some darker shades here and there, and the white to make some highlights. So we will dive straight in I'm not naming this one a tutorial. Let's call it a color along, or a color and chat, or a watch me color. Feel free, if you have this picture, to join. Feel free to choose your own picture. I will try to zoom in a bit so that you can follow what I'm doing. And off we go. Okay. And I really hope this will work out just as nice as my Princess of Bone worked out. She was based on Michonne, one of my favorite characters of the Walking Dead series. And she looks, this lady looks also like a woman with power and strength. So I thought she was very suitable to make, again, a Michonne type of lady. Here in Belgium we could only see up until season 8. So I'm very curious what will happen in the new season. I'm really enjoying the series a lot, and I have a weakness for Negan, not least for the actor who is playing Negan. It's also always a bit scary to start coloring in a new type of picture. I've never colored something from Mica Gelina, so I'm a bit nervous. I hope it will work out. And now I have to make some extra shadows. That's always a bit difficult. But I think it's needed to give a face a bit more depth. I hope everyone is doing okay. I have my day off again, and I have cleaned here already. Later on I will be making some soup, I think. Tomato with chicken and other vegetables. And other than that, I will try to relax a bit. Okay, I think I will grab my second color, the one 59, and I'm going over the darkest color and coloring in a bit further. And for budget-friendly pencils, these Brutfuners or Guanghui or Wanshui, they are amazing. This paper is also very friendly towards them. And I'm already liking how she's turning out. And I'm not laying a medium pressure, but not the lightest pressure either. So it's a bit, yeah. Here and there I'm using lighter pressure, and on other parts it's harder pressure. Okay, now the third color, so again it will be a bit lighter than the second one. I really hope it will help some people to color their own dark skin. And I don't have a certain combo for skins. I regularly try to mix some skin tones. Sometimes I use more peach, and sometimes I use more eggshell, and it's playing around really. And it's the same with the darker skin tone. But because I want to reproduce the Princess of Bone look, I'm sticking to the colors. And I was lucky I wrote them down, because normally I don't write down my color combinations, but I did in March, up until I felt blocked by it, because every time I colored something in a picture, I needed to write my color combos down, and it wasn't stimulating my creativity, to be honest. So now I'm only writing down which book that I'm working in and what materials that I'm using, but not the color combinations anymore. It's just too much. So, okay, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee, because otherwise it will be cold. I have a latte macchiato. The best. And now I'm going in with the lightest brown. And this one I'm doing quite light pressured. Because I still want her to have a bit of a blush on her cheeks. And if I go in with the luminance, I want some parts to be lit up. And I really like her. I think I even like her more than the Princess of Bones. Okay, and we can always go in with some extra color if we want. So now I think I will use the pink color. I don't know if it will show up that good. Maybe I will have to grab a darker pink, and I think so because it's not really showing. And the past few pictures I'm really enjoying giving my ladies or my people a pinker nose. Now we're going in with the white pencil, and I would love her chin to stand out a bit. Her nose, of course. And it's also suitable to fade those white dots that the paper is having a bit more. There we go. I'm loving her. And now I will be adding some more shadows here and there with the black one, with the black pencil, like on her eyes here on the side. And as you can see, you really don't need an expensive pencil to create lovely skin tones. Adding a little bit here, not too much, because I think her face is quite perfect, at least for me. Tiny bit here, tiny bit there. And I think now I will be adding again a bit of the darkest shade here and there of the brown. But I'm not going to exaggerate. And I want some more depth here on her eyes. Okay, and now I'm going to grab a more pinkish color for the blush. I'm just gambling because I'm not looking at my swatch book now, but I will try to see if she has a bit of, yes, she gets a little blushy. She could be without blush also, but I always think it's nice that they have a bit of a healthy blush on their cheeks. Okay, grabbing that white pencil again. to make it a bit softer. And then to me, her skin is ready. So that's how she's looking zoomed out. Now I will use the same technique on her arm and her neck, a bit on her breast part here. I have to take quite a good look what I'm looking at. I think this is clothing, it will not be her body. This is all clothing. This could be a naked part. Here she has a bit of skin. Yeah, okay. We will tackle her arms in this video, and in part 2 we will be doing the fun stuff, namely her eyes, her lips and the hair. And I will see how much time that will take to determine if I can do other things yet in that video. It will certainly depend on how long the hair will be taking me. I think it's going to be quite a while. And for the background, yesterday at my job, I saw this card lying on a table, and this was so beautiful. So maybe I'm thinking of making her clothes blue and the background in a shading of orange up towards yellow. So that will be quite exciting, I think. So going to take a sip of the coffee again. So I'm really looking forward to coloring this picture further. And I will start with the darkest color now on her neck. And I'm not going to zoom in because I don't think it's nice that you see me color this part. It's more lovable if you see her lovely face, I think. But I was saying, what was I saying? Can't remember what I wanted to say. Oh well, no problem. And I'm going to make a bit more shadow here, but I really want a lighter tone visible also, not only dark. Same on this area. And it doesn't have to be all the 4 colors that I'm using now, not on these small parts, but I really want more than one color noticeable. Is everything in frame? Yes. Oh yes, I wanted to mention that I'm working on another picture right now. So it's normally not my... I normally don't work on multiple pictures. I did in the past a bit, but not that much. But yeah, if I had to wait until my current picture was done, then I wasn't able to film today because I still have a lot of work on it. It's quite a busy page from the Terry Pratchett coloring book, with a lot of figures that need to be colored in. So I'm using a few materials on that one, paints and watercolor pencils, different types of pencil brands also. But it's refreshing that I can color this lady, because yeah, after a while, with always the same picture in front of you, I prefer a bit of a step away. I'm going to add a bit of a mark here, and I'm just focusing the lightest part in the middle, I'm really glad that I've chosen this book and this picture to color along with you. Okay, now the second light color. I think she will look lovely with blue. And I'm even thinking not to use the base from my Princess of Bones. I'm thinking about a pink, a quite bright pink undertone, and then going over it with black. Pink and blue, I think that will be a good combo. Yeah, I'm really leaning towards pink. Maybe I'm focusing this one too high. Oh well. Then the 71. Just going, because this is quite yeah, which type of brown is it? I don't know exactly, but it gives a bit of an orangey feeling, and I really like that effect. These pencils, for the people that don't know this brand, they are all oil-based as far as I know, and as you can see, they blend fantastically. So if you're on a tight budget, I've ordered mine on AliExpress, but they are also sold on Amazon for a very reasonable price. I think I paid mine 26 euros with free shipping from China, and I haven't regret buying them. I forgot to do her elbow here. A bit of that lighter brown. Okay, now the lightest brown for the finishing touch. So as I was saying, if you want the wide range of color, I think my set was it 160 or 168 pencils? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I have quite a few metallic ones also, and they shimmer a bit, so I was quite pleased with their quality, because metallic pencils are always a bit scratchy, at least the ones I had in the past were, and these were very smooth pencils. And here I'm going in with the white again to make it even smoother all together. And now for some extra depth, a bit of black extra. That's too harsh. Fade a bit out. Create some extra shadow under this object that she's wearing. And here on the side. And I'm using that black pencil at the end of my coloring, because if I would do it at the beginning and it's not, yeah, as I want it to be, I can't repair it. And now I can decide on a good manner, or yeah, more clearly where I need extra shading, like in this, under the sleeve, a bit more. Okay, a bit more here in the corner, tiny bit. Here on the side, tiny bit. Okay, Our Lady has her skin color and I love it. I'm so happy how she's looking. I love her. I can't wait to film part 2, where we will be focusing on making her eyes pop and her lips, her hair. Ooh, stickles, glitter on the ribbon and on her clothing. Excited. Super happy with my girl. Wow. Michonne the third, because it's the third lady that I color with such a dark skin tone that I love. I'm going to grab my Jasmine Beckett Griffith book again, because my first Michonne, I don't know if I showed her the last time. The first Michonne I did, I hope it was in this book. I'm thinking it wasn't. Was also a girl with, no, she's not in here, with skeletons. And I did quite a few in this book already, and I really thought that that picture was in here too. But she isn't. Nope. Here I've used an olive kind of skin tone, but that's not what I was talking about. Oh well. Anyway, third very dark skin tone girl. I love her. I really hope you guys are enjoying coloring your picture with this color combo. Yeah, I'm just looking at a part. Sorry that I'm interrupting myself, but there was a bit too much white here. I just saw it and that's better. Very light-handed. And I'm going to add a bit more here. Also, it's always, if you're looking and keep looking on to something, that you discover parts that you think, I need to correct that a bit. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, I will end this video right here. I really hope it helped you already a lot to give your figure or girl a dark skin tone. So please don't worry if you don't have these pencils. Just keep in mind, I was mistaken at the beginning. I only use 4 shades of brown, not 5. I use a black, a white, and some type of pink for a blush, but you can leave the pinks away. If you just want a regular skin tone without blush, that's totally fine. Black and white, and then, but that's also how you prefer it, a range of browns in different gradations. So dark, less dark, no, it's like this, dark, less dark, lighter, and lightest. So that's the main lesson or tip that I can give you. So don't worry if you don't have these pencils. Just look at your pencil collection or pencil brand that you own and search for a few or a few tones that can match together, and just start playing around and you will see that it will work. So that's why I thought it was important to make or to grab a brandless pencil, so that you can see that you can create skin tones with every brand of pencil. Just look for the right shades and start playing around and see what you're getting. So okay, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Michonne is also saying goodbye, and she can't wait to have her lips have any color, her eyes, and of course the hair. She's really excited about very pink hair with black shading. That's definitely what I will going to do. So I hope I will see you in the next video. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. If so, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment in the info box below. And I hope I will see you for part 2. Take care. Bye.